everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome to another Minecraft build tutorial. Hope you are all having a great day today. Today I am going to be showing you how to build the United Galactic Federation police cruiser as seen in the Disney movie Lilo and Stitch. Now, what does a police cruiser from Lilo and Stitch have to do with the Star Wars hangar that we find ourselves in? Absolutely nothing, but I built it in my survival world because I am a big fan of Lilo and Stitch and thought this would be a fun build to put in my world, and there were no tutorials for it on YouTube, so now there is. Fairly simple build in terms of resources. Uses a lot of different blocks. A lot of them you can swap out. I was just doing some things for texture. But yeah, so I'm going to be showing you how to build all of that. So let's take a look at our resources. This list will also be down in the description for you. So we are going to need 70 red concrete blocks, 22 red nether brick stairs, 17 light blue stained glass panes, 17 red nether brick walls, 16 blue stained glass panes, 12 white stained glass panes, 11 smooth quartz blocks, 8 pearlescent froglights, 8 polished deep slate stairs, 4 red mushroom blocks, 4 item frames, 3 red nether brick slabs, 3 yellow stained glass panes. Actually, I think that's only 2. That might be a mistake. At least 3, though. 2 heavy-weighted pressure plates, also known as iron pressure plates, 2 light blue stained glass, 2 polished deep slate walls, 2 red glazed terracotta, 2 stone buttons, 2 blocks of redstone, 1 black concrete block, 1 honeycomb block, 1 smooth quartz stair, and 1 deep slate tile stair. You're also going to want some kind of temporary block, as some of the things require an extra block to be able to get them placed. The build is, I should know this because I checked it, at 9 by 19 blocks and is 6 blocks tall. So let's get into building this. Now, I'm actually going to be using the schematic that I use just because there's a lot of intricate little things that are difficult to remember where everything needs to go. So we're going to be doing this together. So let's go ahead and we're going to start with our froglights and our red nether brick stairs and walls. We're also going to need our polished deep slate stairs and then our stained glass panes. So we're going to be starting with the engine. So take your red nether brick and you're going to place, let's see here. So decide where you want the front to be, and we're going to count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks. And then you're going to go 1, 2, and on the third block from the outside, place a stairs facing towards the middle of the ship. And then you're going to come around and place another stair opposite, so we get this little U shape here. Count over 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Then take your pearlescent froglights. We're going to place one into the ground on the inside, and then facing outward, coming to the outside. We'll do that on the other side as well. So the inner one goes like that, and then the outer one goes like that. So then for this next part, we're just going to do our stairs again. So same thing that we did on the front with our stairs, making that U shape. We will do that on both sides. And then switch to your polished deep slate stairs and continue the pattern back from there. We'll do that on the same side. All right, and then before we move on from here, we're actually going to do the top part of this. So we're going to do the same thing. So take your froglights, build up from the inner one, and then out from the top one. And then from the outside, we're going to place an upside-down stair on the inner block, and then come around to the other side and place an upside-down stair facing towards the outside so that we get this square right here. And then we're going to do that on the back. I recommend doing this one slice at a time because it starts to get difficult to reach to place the blocks if you are in survival. In creative, you have a little bit more freedom to fly around. But yeah, so we're going to place that ring there, and then again with our deep slate tiles on the top like that. And then let's do that on the other side. So Froglight up from the inside and then to the outside. And then on your inside block, upside down stairs. And on the outside block facing out, stairs like that. And then we'll do that again coming back. So right there. And like that. And then switching to your polished deep slate stairs. Just continuing the pattern back. And then if we turn that off, you'll see. So we have this ring around here. So those are our engines. And then this kind of like the exhaust port to the engines. Like that. All right, so going back down to the bottom layer, then we're going to take our red nether brick walls. And from the deep slate tile, we're going to go backwards by 2. And we're going to do that on all sides. Like that. And like that. All right, and now this next part is optional. I wanted to show this having a little bit of movement, and so I had some trails from the engine. You can leave this off if you want. Obviously, if you have this parked, in a garage somewhere, then you might not want this. But if you do have it flying around, then I thought the trails would be kind of nice. So this is where we're going to take our stained glass panes. So from these back walls, we are going to place 4 panes, so 2 between, and then come back by 2. Switch to your blue and do another 4 in parallel like that, and then switch to our light blue and another 4 like that. So 4, 4, and 4, and then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So between the walls, 1, 2, 3, 4, white, switch to blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then switch to light blue, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, moving up to the next layer. So going back to our engine, off of these top deep slate stairs, we're going to place 2 white stained glass panes. Then we're going to switch to blue for 4, and then light blue for 4. And we'll replicate this on both sides. So 2 white, 4 blue, and then 4 light blue, like that. All right, so now we are going to get into the body of the ship. We are going to take our red concrete, and then from the front of the engine, we're going to fill that in 3, and then we're going to go back by 1, and we're going to do another 3, and then place 1 in the center. And then coming out from what we have already placed, do 2 more rows of 3, like that. And then down the center, we are going to switch to our smooth quartz blocks, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 out to the front. Line that with red concrete all the way back. And then from where the quartz starts, you're going to come out 1 more block and go 4 towards the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 more time coming from where it juts out, we're going to go 2 so that you have it like that. And then we'll repeat that on the other side. So from the quartz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to the start of the quartz, 1, 2, 3, 4. And back again, 1 and 2. Take your polished deep slate walls and place 1 on either side of the front. Place 2 stone buttons there and there, and then you're going to want to take your item frame and your yellow glass pane, and we're going to place that there with the pane in it, and there. And then if you want to, you can make these invisible, so you go /trigger IF for item frame invisible, and that will make that invisible. And then you can do that on the other side as well. You don't have to do it this way, but I chose to do it this way because I like that look a little bit better. I think it looks a little bit cleaner. All right, so coming up to the next layer. So on the front concrete, we're going to take our red nether brick stairs. We're going to place 1 on either side. In the middle, place your smooth quartz stairs. And then behind that, we're going to place smooth quartz blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back to the front, we are going to place a red concrete block. We are going to place a red glazed terracotta. Should go that way. Let's see. It says facing south, which means actually facing. So I think we're going to place this facing out. Yes. So from the center, you're going to want your glazed terracotta facing out like that. Going back from there, we place 2 red mushroom blocks. And then switching back to red concrete from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Coming back to our red mushroom blocks, we're going to start there with the red concrete again and go back 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back 1 block and do 1 more out like that. Move over to the other side and just replicate that. So red concrete, the glaze we already placed, 2 red mushrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Red concrete. Fill in the back 3 with red concrete. And then coming back to our red mushrooms, and we take the red concrete and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming back by 1 block, we go out there. All right, and then take your deep slate tile stairs, put that in there. That is your pilot's couch right there. All right, and then you're going to probably want to grab a temporary block for this next part. So on top of the outer froglight, place a temporary block, and then grab your nether brick stairs. Place that upside down, facing towards the outside of the ship. And we'll do that on both sides, like that. And then take your red nether brick walls, and from the outside deep slate stair, we're going to place 1, 2 walls towards the back like that, and do that on the other side. So on the outside, 1 and 2. Moving up from there, take your pressure plates, place them on top of the back red mushroom blocks. Take your 2 light blue stained glass and place 1 on top of the stair, and then 1 forward to finish off the cockpit. Behind that, we're going to go back to our red concrete, and we're going to place 2 rows of 3, just like that. Place your red nether brick walls on top of the upside down stairs. And then from the center in the back, place a black concrete and your honeycomb block. And then we are almost finished from there. So here, again, you're probably going to want to place a temporary block in the center. Take your red nether brick slabs and build 1 out there. Build out 2 more from there. Break the one in the middle. Place an upside down red nether brick stair facing towards the outside, and then break your temporary block. Coming back to the middle, we'll place 2 more slabs. Place 2 temporary blocks. Place your upside down stairs facing towards the outside, and then break your temporary block. And then in the back, take your red nether brick walls, place 1 on top of the concrete and 1 on top of the honeycomb. Place 1 more red nether brick wall up from the one that's on top of the honeycomb. Take your blue stained glass plane, place it right in the middle. And then you're going to want to grab your item frames and your redstone blocks. Again, place 1 item frame to either side of the glass pane. Place your redstone in the middle and rotate it so that it's on a 45-degree angle. And then again, if you want, you can make your item frames invisible by just going /trigger if_invisible. And there you have Stitch's police cruiser. So hope you enjoy making this in your own world. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another build tutorial.